Presidente.
Welcome back to Let's Play Tropico with me, Squawker, and when we left off, well, the 1970s are beginning, banana exports are exporting, but I'm worried that we're not meeting quotas. I've set the goal of exporting 350 bananas before the end of this
20
episode.
years have passed since you took office, my Presidente. You have already outlasted all your predecessors.
The only issue with outlasting predecessors is the people are becoming quite discontented with me. Happiness is still having some big issues despite my drives to increase housing levels on the island as well as more entertainment provisions and all that. But I think it's something to do with my inability to hold elections because I cheated on I cheated on some elections and then I bypassed the last elections entirely. Which does mean that there is unhappiness, but as you can see, we have plenty of bananas to export now, so it's looking like we might start hitting our quotas, which is what I want to do because the goal for now is once these last buildings are constructed, which is the newspaper, just to restore some liberty, and a new pub for more entertainment, is we're gonna basically establish a whole new town here. It's gonna be like Bananaville 2.0. We'll have banana farms set up. We'll have some tenements, some housing, and you know all the good stuff. Just gonna try and work on improving the happiness of my people because two of our teamsters have gone and died in the street, which isn't really very good.
Muchacho.
What did he die of? Cancer. All right. What did the other one die of? Heart attack. Well, the heart attack one isn't surprising given how fucking fat these teamsters are. You think they'd lose some weight actually with all the bloody shit they're hocking around the island, but instead, I'm guessing you didn't have a very good work ethic. But yes. There should be a dock workers, maybe less time in the cabaret, maybe more time exporting those bananas by the way, because at least some bananas are getting exported here, or at least they're not, because my dock workers I just know it, and we've got a fucking queue of ships. What is going on with these freighters? They're just... We need to fix up our freighter schedules, because these are getting very messed up. But luckily some of my construction workers are up to stuff, and really, yeah. The goal really for now is I need to increase the happiness on the island and we just need to increase banana production again because as you can see we are producing many bananas now, but I need to do more and I need to really stop these protests from breaking out all over the island. Maybe martial law would actually be the way to go in the end because it would basically cement my power for quite a while, though probably at some big costs, but as you can see I have issues. Or we could do an inquisition or just get the Pope to visit, but yeah. I think martial law might be an idea, even if it means building an armory. Yeah, while it does sound good actually, I do have my own issues with the military because they keep threatening to have a coup against me unless I pay them more money. I mean, right now the threat to power is moderate. There is now actually a genuine threat of an uprising going on, and there is a coup threat. So that is just the issue, really. I need to keep the military very happy because they just keep fucking me up and asking for more money, and it keeps pushing the income disparity up as well, which is something I've been trying to keep down, and I've been doing a decent job of it. I'm thinking I might actually increase the wages of workers again, like I might just increase wages overall, and I think I actually might not even do this whole farmer bonus anymore. So you know what? From now on, all uneducated workers are on 10 Tropican dollars. All high school educated workers are on 12. Don't worry, military, you get your wages put back up to 20. So yeah, but I'm just pushing the basic wage up to $10 now, and I'm not going to give farmers the incentive anymore because I don't feel like it's necessary now, since we still seem to have a lot of unemployed and we're more, you know, jobs are being filled up more or less to 100% rare, especially like the low educated ones. So I shouldn't really have an issue sourcing people or directing people to preferable jobs, so I think I'm sorted there, really. I do want to try and keep a pool of high school jobs available for other Tropicans, because obviously educated people in crappy jobs produce crappy people who hate me even more. But at least the pub will provide some additional entertainment for my citizens. The drinks are cheap, the drinks are drinky as well, so should keep my peeps happy. I mean, what are the people thinking right now? I mean, look, at least people are so satisfied with food right now. Housing, though, is still just apocalyptically bad, so I'm thinking we're going to chuck a tenement down here-ish, and then we're just going to work on more banana farms. I mean, let's just set up to our banana view again. So here we are. This here, that's prime banana country. So we want to put banana farms on the hills, and we can put everything else just in these lowlands. So I think a new tenement there is going to go down really nice. I mean, it's like seaside view as well. I mean, I could probably squeeze 2 in. By the way, there is no doubt you're in imminent danger of a military coup by members of your armed forces against you. Fine. 25 Tropican dollars and leave me alone, because right now you guys are really fucking taking a biscuit. Or I will just sack the lot of you at this rate, because you lot are just absolutely just fucking me about at this point. I mean, seriously, why are we up to a serious threat now? I mean, yeah, serious threat of a coup now. Why are you guys always so pissed off? I mean, seriously, fuck it, right? We have no rebels. Out of a job, you lot. I'm taking your guns back. And the militarists are now very annoyed. What? Sorry, low wages for the soldiers. I'm sorry, soldiers get paid the most on this island. And, oh wait, there's no soldiers now. They've just been sacked. So, enjoy finding a new job, bitch. Because you don't have a job anymore, so ha. You're gonna have to do something else now, Emilio Castillo. I mean, you have no job. I don't want guards anymore. I'll live. We'll re-employ them as something else. Maybe actually, you know what, an additional church would be kind of cool for them. So yeah, we'll retrain them in religion, because also the informer now says there's a threat, I mean, serious threat to power even though there's no soldiers, so yep. And actually the uprising threats is now minuscule, so at least that's not going to fuck me up anytime soon. Happiness, however, is at an all-time low of 34. Average worker pay is going up though, it's now to $8.81, so that's very nice to see. Population continues to expand, profits are huge, income disparity is dipping a little bit down to 71%, average age is increasing, food quality is going up again, but there's just very little respect for me now. I just know that if there's another election I won't win, and that just brings in the issue of a possible uprising, and that's just the worst part of this thing now. I mean, but we are up to 291 bananas, and now if my dock workers would actually make the effort, actually we'd probably be exporting more. But right now, dock workers just seem to be don't seem to be doing a lot. How are we doing in factions, by the way? Let's have a quick look. So we need to work on relations with the communists, capitalists, and intellectuals for definite right now. Like these guys. I mean, they're actually quite happy about like the low income disparity, so that's quite good. But once more, they are annoyed at the unemployment, which seems to never go away, and also just too many shacks, which I'm trying to work on. But I'm going to build one more church. I'm going to put it near like New Bananaville, which is like going to be here. Actually, no, I'm just more bothered about building tenements. So yeah, but at least the new pub's done, and it seems to be attracting some people at least. So that should keep the entertainment value up. So now we just need to get that newspaper up, which I was going to do Salado de Fortuna, but since we don't have those anymore, I'm going to go for Voice of a Worker just to keep the communists in check. Just don't know where anyone else is. So I mean, where am I? Why are my construction workers just being so lazy today? I'm thinking of actually just hiring more. I mean, there's not really like much point in hiring more construction workers, but you know what? If I just get a firm up, it technically just gets rid of some unemployment. It's just basically like a fucking unemployment hole that I can use. So yeah, establish one more construction office, because we will actually need a new Teamsters office in New Bananaville, which is going to go here. So there we go. Right, if my construction workers can now get the move on, they will know what they're doing. I mean, actually, I think that one was actually genuinely thinking about going to work today. She's only 14, by the way. She's a very young construction worker, but she needs to get to work, and yes, she does. El Presidente only favours construction workers who do their jobs. So, you know what to do, or you could just go and have a stupid protest. What's wrong with you, then? We're still pissed off with liberty, and your people are not happy. And yeah. There's an uprising threat now. That's fantastic. How big is the uprising? It's critical now. Fuck. We're at critical threat of a coup, despite there's no military. And we're now at a very low threat of a uprising. Seriously, why is there a critical threat of a coup? There's no military. There's literally no soldiers to fight each other now. So they could just bog off. I mean, seriously, fuck the soldiers. What? They haven't done a thing. I mean, right. They deflected 2 rebel attacks, and that was it. Ever since then, we have had no need for a military on this island. El Presidente is a pacifist now. But he might institute martial law because he's sick of he's just sick of everyone right now. So at least this newspaper shouldn't take too long for you jokers to build, or you're gonna go. Actually, someone working on a construction office. I guess construction workers just like to continue multiplying. Still, that's more construction workers who might potentially actually do their jobs. Luckily, we're not getting many immigrants coming over. I'm suspecting that a lot of these immigrants are just coming over and just being unemployed. At least some of them were actually born in Bananaville. How are you losing your jobs then? Are you like really bad at harvesting bananas or something? Is that what you're doing? Still, the new construction office is done, so that's everyone just quickly rocking up. Even one of your ex-soldiers having to become one of them so good. I mean, he's probably going to be really pissed off actually that he's had to become a soldier, but you know, he's gonna hope that everyone at his job likes him, and yeah, you should do that because I hate you. I really, really hate you. I mean, he's a communist though, so you know, he's gonna do some backbreaking labour, and it might make him respect me more. I don't know. Or we could just have another fucking protest. I mean, seriously, I'm getting sick of these protests taking over my island. Anyway, I want to pay the agency to hire some more journalists for me, communist journalists preferably. But they will come over on a freighter. I don't know, it could be on any one of these freighters, which are just constantly queuing up. And another bloody protest is going on. And people are just pissed off with liberty in general. And I know the housing crisis is just getting worse. I think I'm going to start phasing out tenements actually and start just building apartment blocks. Just anything. Just anything to get people out of these shacks, because I mean, this shack problem is just getting worse and worse. I mean, hopefully we're exporting enough bananas this year. I mean, I'm going to have to go tenement shack, but at the same time, I'm just having to deal with these stupid liberty issues which just keep annoying me. But you know, the new Tropico Tribuna / Voice of a Worker will hopefully keep people happy, or my construction workers could just do 96% of the work and then piss off somewhere else. Because once more, that's just how life goes on Tropico. Seriously, why do I have so many workers who just don't do their jobs? I mean, you, Luco Vargas, you have a job. Go and do your job. I mean, I know you're like 13, I mean, yeah. I feel like El Presidente should probably be better off changing some laws about other things. I need to do something to make the people happier. Would a Mardi Gras help us? Our people have been working hard. They need a party to lift their spirits. By sponsoring a large Mardi Gras celebration, you will boost entertainment scores of your citizens and boost foreign tourism somewhat. Small increase of crime, though. You know what, do a Mardi Gras. That might make people a bit happier.
You'll be done.
There we go. Get the vuvuzelas out. Get the trumpets out. Just see if we could just, you know, give people a little extra boosty-uppy. And just to help out, I'll build, you know, actually, don't do a pub. Let's build a restaurant. Something that's a little nicer, a little more upscale. There we go. And someone went and died again. And actually, I think we're running out of people to hire. The team is obviously filling up too quick, but I know people more come. Communists are complaining about the housing again. That's not new to me. Well, it's not news to me, is it? Because it's always happening here. Fine. We're going to build some nice apartment blocks in Bananaville, like proper kosher apartments. I mean, seriously, the Bananaville apartments or something like that. Or we could just build more tenements for new Bananaville. But I've got to build something nicer just to try and get more people liking it. So yeah, Bananaville apartment complex coming up right up. So, we'll, you know, since I have plenty of construction workers, I'm going to pop down multiple ones, like, if I could, but I can't. Because there's stupid ground issues over here. What if I rotate it a little bit, like here? Ah, there we go, there we go. So 2 new apartment blocks will come in. That'll house a few more people up. Some people might actually transfer from tenants. I'll make these have a slightly increased rent. I mean, I'm just going to keep the rents low just to offset my maintenance costs. But money is something our Presidente has plenty of as well. And actually, these people should be happy, by the way, because I have not siphoned $1 bloody off to my Swiss bank account. See, El Presidente actually has killed the threat to power a little bit at least, but you know, El Presidente cares. He even put 2 points of happiness up, so that means we're at least getting somewhere now. But as 1971 comes to a close, average worker pay has barreled up nearly, well, actually over $1, so we're up to $9.83 average pay now. 240 citizens now reside on the island, and income wasn't brilliant. I think my dock workers aren't putting the effort in, though, at the minute. Income disparity has plummeted down to 30% now since I've got rid of the overpaid soldiers. So that is actually going to be... I mean, that's probably a big contributor, actually, to the happiness now. Since we got rid of those... I mean, yeah, the military was holding me back. Let's face it, we don't need those guys anymore to protect my life. Respect's gone up a little bit as well. The threat to power's dropped to moderate. That's okay. No coup threat now because there's no military, but there's still a slight uprising threat. So we need to really nip that one in the bud now. How are we going to do that? I don't know. Right now the US does not like me at all, though. They're not even providing any foreign aid. So you know, I mean, the capitalists have told like the fucking Americans that I'm bad, and there's a bad business climate here. There's a lack of liberty, and also the Tropican Foreign Ministry doesn't go pro USA. So look, but you never know. I'm gonna wait. If the US starts narking off at me, then I will actually have to change the Foreign Office policies. But for now, I'm okay. How many bananas are we on though? Oh yes, we're heading towards quota now. 321 exported. Good going, lads. Keep it up. We should easily hit my quota now by the end of 1975 of 350 units of bananas exported. Let's keep it up now, because we can't just sit on our laurels. Seriously, is someone going to finish this fucking newspaper, by the way? You can't just leave a job 96% done. You have to do it 100% now. That's the rule on the island. And I see you all wandering around, not doing your jobs. I mean, it's what's stopping El Presidente from paying you more, really. And there's another stupid... I mean, yeah.
Presidente?
Protests keep spreading like wildfire. Still, that is why El Presidente is increasing liberty on the island. Ooh, what's that, by the way? Was there a picture of Elvis there? I could go for Elvis on here. We need to do more things for the island. A tax cut, actually. What would a tax cut do? Fastest way to gain favor with your citizens is to buy it. Pay every adult resident on your island $100. Buy their respect for a while. Not right now. If an uprising threat becomes higher, I'm just gonna do a big old tax cut. I might actually issue a tax cut directly after blocking the next election, actually, because yeah, I can tell you now, even though I am getting some happiness back, I am probably not in a position to win an election, so I am gonna have to just not have any more elections. How bad is liberty now? But like, seriously, how bad is it? It's still pretty bad. I mean, the closer you get to a palace, the worse it is. So, but luckily, this newspaper, when it's eventually finished, will actually help us out. I mean, Teamsters are just looking at it and wondering, what the fuck is going on? Why aren't people just building that stupid newspaper already? We want our communist newspapers, but we're being denied them by these stupid pig dog workers who just can't be bothered doing their job. I mean, wow, textbook work avoidance there. What's your name? Luckily, I have no military, otherwise I'll be sending you to be executed right now. Instead, I'm more interested in building the apartment. I'm putting out maximum priority, because that just needs doing. I've paid for 3 foreign workers to come over, and they're coming over to have no job, and boy, just to live in a shack. So, you know, someone's got to fix that up, haven't they? So I would like to see that happen. I mean, I know it's all well and good that you're building this lovely apartment complex, but let's just focus on the task at hand. Get that newspaper up, get these 2 apartment blocks up, and then we're going to at least get the dock up and then establish our first banana farm. There we go, right. Newspaper's done, so 3 people are coming in there. As you can see, we've still got pretty high media coverage on the island at least, and so probably not going to see an immediate effect, but over time, that's probably going to help our liberty out. Probably other buildings that would help us out would be like a radio station, and actually, yeah, a radio station would be good, actually. That would require electricity, though, and I'm just not in the mood for going for electricity. I mean, once more, I'm going meta again, because I just seem to be doing that a lot.
The island is disgusting, Presidente. Is there nothing that can be done for the environment?
I already did something for the environment. I did a stupid anti-littering ordinance. I can't be bothered doing any more. But like in Tropico 4, one way you could just cheap out on power was just stacking wind turbines around the island, even if they were quite a nuisance to get constructed, but they were much cheaper to maintain than well, what we have, a big old power plant, which I may have to build if I want to do something, because yeah, big old power plant is a big thing. Or I could do a hospital, but that requires electricity. I need to probably have another look, actually, and just see how happy people are, but I could go for a power plant if I wanted to. But let's just have another quick look and see what's making the people happy and what's making them unhappy, because right now happiness is still terrible. So food, we've got sorted. Housing, we're working on. Religion, yeah, that's going in our favour now. I think an additional church will probably get it more or less all in the green. Entertainment, yeah, we've come on leaps and bounds in that department at least. Health, I think it's high time we've got a third clinic up and running. Crime, yeah, we need to do something about crime. Environment, yeah, the environment just sucks. Liberty, we're working on that. Job quality, yeah, people are here and there. And respect, yeah, people just don't seem to have too much respect for me right now. Because Rodrigo del Negro, leader of a militarist faction, is going on that, yeah, we don't have a soldier or a general. Tough shit. I'm not doing a military at all. I'm sorry, militarists. You're just going to have to accept that we are a peace-loving island who is still being protected by the Banana Company. They are our military and our private security forces and so on and so forth. I'm sure they'll do what is right. I mean, seriously, I mean, we've got construction workers knocking off over. It looks like at least some are just coming over to take up this shift. So this apartment complex will be done. Some people have come out of our shacks. We just can continue. Most of those shacks are gone. We could just plant more banana trees there. That's basically the long game I'm playing here. But yeah, you two get those two done, and then we're sticking up the new dock, and then we're gonna focus on more banana farms just so we can make sure we're definitely hitting quota. Because I mean, at least I'm happy to see that there's always at least some bananas ready to be exported on this island, but we need to make sure we're exporting as many as possible. We're also gonna be due our next corn farm pretty much next year actually, so we probably should get at least one more going. And then I can continue flooding the market with bananas, of which I mean, seriously, it's like, we're being taken over by fucking banana forests on this island. I guess it's what happens when you specialise your industry. Look at how rich we are. I'm surprised the capitalists aren't just, like, thrilled at how much money I'm hoarding on the island. I mean, I thought they'd respect that, like, really bigly respect that, but I'm guessing they're just not. Anyway, are we done here? No, we're not done there, but alright. How are we doing this year then? Threat to power remains at moderate. Average worker pay has dipped a tiny little bit, but happiness is actually on the rise, so that's good. It's not quite back up to where it was at the beginning of the mission, but it's getting, you know, we're getting there. We're on 38 now, so still not really keen on holding an election there. But we're up to 243 citizens. Profits were huge this year, so that hints to me that we've exported a lot of bananas. Income disparities down to 24%. That's fantastico. Respect is up to 43. So, oh, by the way, Russia's giving me a lot of money. 6,000, they are very happy. I mean, the only thing that they could be the only thing that we could do to make things happier was if we just made the foreign minister just do more pro-Russian stuff. But yeah, as you can see, this year it was just pretty much all farming profits this year. So let's have a look. Yes! We've hit quota. 366 bananas have been exported. Still got plenty more to do though, so let's just keep pushing along now. Let's see how far ahead of quota we can get by the end of 1975, and just hope that we're not overthrown. But I feel like we're onto a winner now. I really honestly do. But that's a new apartment complex done. Already got people just moving in. Maybe have a few moving out of tenements. Everything is more or less at maximum occupancy, but I would like to see more occupancy. I'm guessing we can't do like forced mass cult marriages or something, so I'm guessing that's just the issue on the island for now. But the construction of some better housing at least is just gonna. I just want to try and boost some people's housing scores. I mean, really, the big goal is 0 shacks, but if we could just start introducing some nicer housing to the mix, we would be in a strong position on this island. So that is what I am aiming to achieve on this island, and I don't know what the mock German access is in aid of, but it's there, it's gonna help. It's gonna help us all in the long game. I feel bad for spitting so much fire at this island now. I'm starting to respect my island more. So this is the last easy mission to do though. I mean, alright, I know there's one easy mission I haven't beaten on this game, but honestly, I don't feel like playing that mission again. I just feel like it was just too obtuse. I mean, I feel like there might be an easier tourist mission to do. I mean, I might come back to the spring break mission in the future, but for now, I'm just gonna focus on playing the other missions. I mean, if there's another tourist mission that might just guide us into tourism a little better than the other one did, without just saying let's just get 40 fucking spring break people, but since we have no control over who comes to the island, I think that was just the issue. We were just really living on a dice roll in that mission at some points. But anyway, Once this is done, lads, I want the new dock set up. Or at least we could just get the road going for the dock now. So, the dock's going to go here. So then that's easy export access for the bananas. And also, if you could build this road, I would be very, very appreciative. So, just going to hook up, you know, Bananaville and Bananaville 2.0. Yeah, for some reason we haven't triggered the building of another town. I mean, sometimes we can make it happen, but it looks like this time we haven't. So, I mean, we've got Peel Harbour and Bananaville. So this is just basically like Greater Bananaville or something. So, welcome to Greater Bananaville. Just as long as this gets done. Oh, if this guy's thinking about dying or health or something. Yeah, actually, as well as the dock, I mean, oh god, I'm getting into that bad habit of stacking shit again. But yeah, I would like to see an additional clinic be set up in Bananaville 2.0. Or at least in the Bananaville 2.0 area. So we're going to just put one there. And then, that's localized healthcare. Everyone else can use the other two clinics. I mean, oh god damn it, we lost a clinician actually. Oh, we lost two clinicians, right? I'm gonna pay the fees to get some additional clinicians over. That might be actually why we're just having a healthcare dip, but fine. You know what, a third clinic's gonna be fine anyway, just so we can account for growing population and just make sure we're just giving some nice stuff. I mean, we could also maybe go for something else with one of those, like, I mean, preventative medicine is just good for keeping people heavy, but we could also go for obstetrics, which is good for birth rates, not really. Or we could actually do the other one, which is gerontology, which actually increases the lifespan of islanders. You know what, I'm going to make this one could do gerontology, just so then we have one just to increase the lifespan of Tropicans. I mean, if we're going to become retirees, then that's annoying, but like, we do have workers just randomly dying all the time, so it might just try and decrease that a little bit. So with some gerontology going about, we might just be able to have a few more farmers just putting in the extra years just to help us out and basically harvest more bananas. And I'm not seeing too many bananas rocking up the docks this year. That's concerning me. I mean, at least we're above quota. Blah blah blah. Pollution and ugliness pervades along the island. Right, fine. I'm guessing if I build some decorations at some point, it might help. So fine. I will authorize the construction of a statue here. Or, you know what, go for a fountain, like a nice little fountain. Not a big fountain, that's a bit too big. Yeah, a nice little fountain. That'll make the island look a little nicer. I mean, yay. But I'm not going all out on, like, planting shit. I mean, I think the island looks nice. It's just all fucking banana trees. What more could you want? Just banana trees all over the lands. Yeah, construction workers are doing a more or less okay job. I'd say they're doing an adequate job for right now. Could be doing a better job, but at the same time I could be doing worse. And oh yay, more bananas to export. Happy, happy, happy. Come on, lad, get those bananas off to the docks, please. You know what you need to be doing. There you go, my friend. I should have demolished this ages ago, by the way, but I just haven't bothered. I think I'm going to look at unemployment at the end of this year as well. I do want to know where we're up to. Oh, by the way, thank you for building the fountain. What is, like, beauty and environment like on the island, actually? Like, here's the environment. It's awful. Like, seriously, like, bleh. It's just this area that needs fixing. I'm guessing the shacks are probably what's causing, like, the most issue. Oh, by the way, we have no government control anymore. Yeah, that might be because there's no military. By the way, rebels don't exist, do they? I just want to double check that. Do rebels still exist? No, there's no rebels. Good. No one's rebelling against me. See, because El Presidente doesn't let you disappear if you say stuff about him, so there's no point in becoming a rebel. Anyway, so I could have just kept the Informe up, actually, because here we are at the end of 1973. Worker pay hasn't changed. Happiness hasn't changed either, but at least, you know, it's not dropping, but it still needs to be going up. Lost a citizen this time. Alright. Income disparity's gone up a little bit, but it's not too bad. Average worker pay hasn't moved. Average age isn't moving. It's actually going up now. I mean, it's been dropping for ages, and now it's just going up. Food quality's dipped actually an entire point though. That's not fantastic, but we gained a point of respect. I'm happy with that. Profits, yeah. And oh yeah, 401 bananas exported. This goal is now feeling like something we can achieve. Got another crop of unemployed people to deal with though. This dock should help them out, and also the additional farms we're going to be constructing, like the new Bananaville banana farms. Do want to see that this apartment complex is done first, though. That's always a priority. Housing first on the island. Housing first. Is there a list actually? Is there a list of housing that I can do? No, there isn't. I was going to say that might be a good one. By the way, we have one person who lives from the USA, 2 Germans, an Italian, some Spanish people, Russians, Jamaicans, Cubans, Bahamians, and Puerto Ricans, and a Haitian. And then just loads of Tropicans. I actually quite like that. That's actually a nice little detailed thing. The other thing is, I don't think nationalism was a thing until Tropico 4 again, which, yeah, I know I'm sucking Tropico 4's dick a lot, actually, but I actually kind of like the idea of having nationalism in the game. I mean, I'm not a nationalist myself, or, you know, like a Burke who says every race except mine is a load of shite, but, you know, it's kind of an interesting thing because it made you think about your immigration. Like, you had to basically choose between either increasing your own birth rate and like trying to cut down on emigration, or just fuck it and just get a load of immigrants in and piss off all the nationalists. But, you know, it was always up to you. Every choice counts in Tropico, and, you know, I still feel like this game has some of those ideals, you know. I mean, I do appreciate how deep this game is. Every citizen is simulated and has their own wants, needs, happiness, health, all a lot. I'm just trying to keep the masses happy, but, you know, some people are picky on other things. People value different things, and really,
Presidente,
I'm just doing balancing acts.
I believe some of your people may be calling for an election next year.
I'm sorry, but the election still isn't on, people. But look, I'm going to allow you to protest anyway, because El Presidente cares for liberty. Is liberty going up, by the way, ever since we put up that new newspaper? Yeah, look, see, we are fixing it up. Another newspaper might help us, but I do actually feel like the radio station is going to help us a long way. So once we've got a few new farms up and running in New Bananaville, I'm going to go for a power plant and then a radio station. That should just give the Liberty the massive boost it needs. Like, we'll go for like free Tropican radio or something, just a free press. Free press, but no elections. You know, I know it's going to make some people speak out against me, but it's going to have to happen. El Presidente is generous and kind. You will love El Presidente. He gives you the gifts, and all he asks is that he's allowed to continue managing your lives. And hell, I don't even interfere in your lives that much. I just say what gets built, which actually means I do interfere in lives a lot. But let's not split hairs. I mean, nice to see this apartment complex is beginning to fill up. Some people are already moving in. So that should start decreasing the shack infestation in the area. Might actually just get this cattle ranch demolished, but you know what, I am going to schedule its demolition. If someone could go and demolish this, that'd be cool, because then I can stick a new apartment on top of it or something. Oh, complaints and muttering among your people have increased greatly. An uprising is getting more dangerous then, that's not good. Oh dear. It's fairly low, right. We'll just nip it in the bud now. El Presidente is authorizing a tax cut. So everyone gets $100 to not violently kill me, so there you go.
Consider it done, my President.
That's $100 there, it only comes in pennies. So that actually fucking nuked my economy there, but hey, might make the people a little happier. Nice little tax cut, you know, no one's really thinking about it, but I was hoping people would. Like, you know, just think about their jobs. I thought I'd be saying, hey, you know what, or they might actually dance on Lambada, the forbidden dance. But you know, I thought that would help. It might help. Has it given an immediate boost now? Actually, let's have a quick look. Actually, yeah, it has. We're up to 39 now, and it's dropped the threat to power. So yeah, I did the right thing. I helped. I made everything better. So no one's gonna speak out now for a while, hopefully. Because I can't do that election. By the way, that is a very weird way of demolishing things, isn't it? And oh, by the way, the eggheads are complaining about the lack of a college. It's not happening, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna, I mean, I know it's costing me money just to be dependent on hiring people from other countries, but it's just, I just don't want, oh, by the way, thanks for making that big old mess, but alright, they are cleaning up. We had a lot of toilets and bathtubs in that ranch, didn't we? Look, the farmers at least can till this area. Right, once that's all gone, chuck up a new apartment on top of its ruins. What if we could squeeze 2 on actually? That 1, maybe. Yeah, I think it's gonna be no. I don't want to encroach on banana farming lands. Oh well, just an extra one will do fine then. I mean, this actually does like double-ish, nearly double the housing quality of a tenement at least. So, I mean, in the far future, we could phase out tenements, but for now, it's got to be Bananarama for us. Bananarama. These 3 buildings up now. Then it's just me getting up a few more banana farms. Like before I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 banana farms, 7, 8. It's gonna be a pain getting. I mean, yeah, we don't really have like a mass transit option like freight trains or something, but you know, just spread some banana farms out there, and we'll export what we can. But we are well on track at least for a victory now in my eyes. Just gotta make sure we do everything we can, just to doubly make sure we're gonna not go over our time limit, because we only have until 1999. But for now, I'm guessing the banana company is happy with El Presidente's performance, and they would save his life if there was actually a big rebellion trying to overthrow me and kill me, because yeah, that's not going to go well for me. But we'll see what happens on the next episode, my friends, for this one is coming to a close. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode of Tropico, for we are going to look at the almanac in a few seconds and see where we're up to as we enter. Well, it was crunch time really. I set the goal. The quota must be met at 350 units. We're already past the quota, but we'll see how far we are. Right now, threat to power is at moderate, but average worker pay is about to hit $10, which is actually really good, and unemployment's still existing, but it's actually quite low now. Happiness is up to 40, so that should hopefully, yeah, the uprising threat is low, so but we need to be wary of that. That could really be the thing that just absolutely wicks us over, because yeah, it's always a really big annoyance when that happens, because that just basically wrecks your entire island for good. So yeah. By the way, we are now in perfect harmony with the Russians, so yeah, that's just it. Perfect harmony with the Russians. $8,000 dues come to us. How are we doing? 446 bananas, so we're nearly 100 over quota. Brilliant. Let's keep up the good performance, but that is where we do call it a day for today. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Tropico, and next time, well, if we're exporting this many bananas, maybe I can ease off on my banana and gathering efforts. And now it's time to really... I've got to stick it to the people now, and I've got to make them happy. So, how am I going to do this? Well, we'll see in the next episode. But for now, have a fantastic evening, my friends. See you later.
Isn't it